Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Gladys Washira as always. Today we're being joined by a very pretty lady, Miss Githunguri. We were high school mates, we have history. She's so good at the runway. Let her introduce herself.
Hey guys, my name is Margaret. Twitter is Alexis Amasama. Okay, I call her Alexis. We are high school mates. I'm a model. I'm also surprised she joined the model world, so it's like a family affair. I'm a student, KMDC. I'm also a model. I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah.
And here we go to our first question. Margaret, when did you start modeling? When did you realize that you can model?
The funniest thing is I started my modeling back when high school, but ilikuwa ile not official. But after officially it started in 2018. That was my first runway. But around 2017 I was doing commercial modeling. Freelancing, it was just freelancing at the time. But officially I started 2018 when I had my first pageant, which was Miss Githunguri, of which I won.
Oh, proud. It's very hard to win in your first pageant. Do you know that?
It is. I wouldn't say it's even luck or anything, but I'd say it's a blessing, because for me, I think modeling came as a passion or something I really wanted to do.
Something you knew. It was born. Exactly. It was inborn.
Yeah. I think it's maybe something inborn. Yeah.
Do you know it's hard to win your first pageant? Because if I remember my first pageant, I shaked, I cried, I was like, you remember when you wanna tell the first lap? Ati ndo sasa wachague the first one. Mimi ndo nilikuwa the first one walitolewa. Not the first one walichaguliwa, the first one walitolewa kwa stage.
Let me tell you, the funniest thing is my first audition for Miss Githunguri. Like, you know how we go like some days before the main event, you have to be trained kidogo.
Yeah,
so the siku ya audition, even before the training, siku audition, I was about to even back out because I was too scared. I was comparing myself with the other ladies who I met there who was auditioning. I'm like, according to this lady in this figure and this height, I don't even stand a chance. So I was like, I need to go back home. But I did go home back. I did go home at first. But yes, I did.
Oh.
I did. But then I phoned my mom at home and she was like, I thought you did an audition. I'm like, yeah. I kind of chickened out. And she was like, no, go back. And that's how I went back. I did my audition. It was kind of smooth. I was kind of ilo woga tu ya ndani, but after I went back, I did my thing, and I made the cut, the top 10 cuts.
You're very lucky, very lucky.
That's it. Maybe a blessing, maybe.
People always say that you have upcoming models, like you have to be in an agency in order to be successful in this industry. Do you believe so?
And not to bash any kind of agency, not to get even personal, but if you feel, honestly, my best advice I'd give anyone, if you want to join an agency and you feel like it will work for you in your favor, just do it. But for me personally, I'm not signed to any agency. For me, I feel like an agency will like put me, it will put me in a corner where I can't even associate it with any other brand or anything. Plus, I love being on my own. I love doing my own work with anyone who I can. So me, personally, you just do how you wanna do it, and no judgments and no bashing in the agency. Kuna agencies nzuri, by the way. The agencies that pay you well, but they're
fake agencies
over here.
I know.
But also be careful not to be con, because this industry. We have a lot of con people, especially these days. After Rona hit, a lot of fake agencies came up.
A lot.
That's how they're even stealing your money, because they say like you have to pay a certain amount to join the agency, and if you go for a gig and you paid, they usually take a higher commission for themselves
They
than what
take
you
managers. The way managers take money from
No,
musicians.
actually have a manager
30%,
myself.
yeah.
Actually have a manager myself, and it's the best. For me, he's the best person ever because he's my support system. But you have to choose who you want to trust with your work, with your brand. For me, I'm a brand personally, so I do
You
my
brand
own
yourself
thing.
first.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You should brand yourself first before you brand anyone.
Yeah.
And another advice I would give to the upcoming models, like, just don't enter in an agency because it's an agency. Just hear the word agency. Enter in an agency if you want that path. Enter in an agency which provides for you gigs, provides for you everything that can bring money on your table. Because modeling has been underrated.
I think for that I'd say before you join any you decide to indulge in any agency with anyone, with any manager, just do your background checks, be sure you're indulging with, because there's human trafficking out here, especially for models. So you just be careful, do your own background checks, be sure you can trust this person, you know.
Exactly, 100%. I've been getting a lot of DMs asking me what type of heels to wear in the runway, what heels to do with the shoots. Let's hear it from Miss Githunguri on her opinion about heels and all that she has to tell us all the type of heels that there are.
Okay, so the thing is, there are many types of heels. There's a blind. Okay, let me start with one. For models, please never go on a runway or any audition if it's not with a platform heel. We call it platform heel or a blocked heel, and it has to be 4 inches or 5 inches plus. But I advise ladies to go with a 6 inch for any audition, for any type of event, modeling event. Please go with a blocked heel, a platform heel that is 6 inch, but 5. Okay, to be fair, 5 inch plus. Because for me, if you're coming to my audition and you find me there and you have like a stiletto or an office heel kind, or you have boots, like high-thigh boots, and they're not blocked, you lose my points. Actually lose points, by the way. That's something that most judges won't tell you, because we expect that you have the little knowledge that if you're a model, you're like your own background, you need check. You're supposed to be having this type of heel for this, and you know how, ladies, that's an easy thing because we categorize our heels.
Plus it's comfy, it's comfortable.
We advise it because it's comfy, it's balanced. The one key point is balanced. It's very much balanced. For us ladies, we classify our heels. Kuna za ofisi, kuna za date night, kuna za kwenda club, kuna za kwenda brunch. To be fair enough, please, when you're going for an audition, never go with a chunky heel. Any type of funny heel. Kuna hizi block na ni chunky.
Slanganga funny.
It's blocked jakata, but chunky. The heel, no. Please with a stiletto. We want a stiletto, sharp. This sharp heel. Yes, because we will lose 2 points actually.
True.
Oh, and for men, an official shoe that is 2 inch plus. 2 inch.
Naimaanisha ati ni heel.
See flat. See hizi viatu vinavyo flat. 2 inch. 2 inch. Yeah. I think this. Yeah. Okay. About heels, that's more
And do you think men wako na limit ya height? Nini?
This goes to specific types of pageant. Okay, there's like a pageant which actually requires a lady who is 5'6" and above, or men who are 6 kwenda juu. It just depends. You have to look at the qualifications and requirements for that specific pageant. Unaona kaza Miss Kenya, you have to have a certain type of body.
Yeah.
Actually remember mpaka hips, the size of hips, the size of the height, your height, and
size of bust.
And a bust.
Yani ziko na limit.
Yeah.
36, usiende above 36, usiende below 36 hips.
But don't worry, for every poster iko na requirements. Yeah. I think
There's a lot of challenges that people face in this industry. let's get to know. Maggie, when did you start modeling? How's this journey been? What challenges have you got on this spotlight? Like, you know, modeling is like uko kwa spotlight flani, people are looking up to you like Miss Githunguri anafanya hivi. Let me do that way so that I can reach there. You get. And have you ever experienced any harassment, be it sexually, be it fights, be it anything?
As I said earlier, my journey started 2018, and it was not a smooth transition, but it was kind of smooth because I had a really nice supportive system from my family, my friends, people who believe in me. So how to handle? Okay, after I won, it kept me. I get more well known by my local people, and after actually won, I started a media journey. Nimekuwa K24 to Switch TV to NRG radio. Nimetembea honestly. So with that media journey, it put me in a spotlight flani. And honestly, how to manage it, I think in a supportive system, my own manager, big up to Simon, says he's directed me in a nice way how to handle it, how to easy picks the
model.
Yeah. And
Joanne.
I think that we're in a situation where I got haters and I got fans.
True.
And it was hard for me to balance because so I got people who are hating me for no reason.
Thank you.
My social media after actually one
hate like where should negative
comments and they used to get to me. They used to get in a very bad way. I mean.
But I guess when you have a supportive manager, like
not even a manager per se,
anyone who is supporting you.
Yeah, but I went through that transition of how to handle. Actually, if you want to handle something that's negative, they're not talking about you. They're talking about themselves. That's how I take it. If you want to hate me like how my body is, mommy, you have an issue with yourself.
You're
it's
jealous.
Not maybe I'm so comfortable with how I am. I'm comfortable with my wins. Otherwise, the other problem that you have, it's on you. It's not on me.
True.
That's how you handle these negative comments. Plus, do not bash. If ukipata like your IG images are negative comments, your Facebook, anywhere, don't engage.
Don't respond. Just
the internet never forgets. And trust me, karma somehow is a
big.
Yeah, that word. But anyway, do not engage on negative, like even cyberbullying. That's cyberbullying, and how you're supposed to handle it. Okay, for me, how I handle it is I know it's a negative. Ati Maggie, you was real face. Then I'm like going back and forth. No, I don't have time for that.
What I do, when you come and do whatever you do in my comments, I go check on your page and I'm like, you're not worth it.
You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time even doing that. I don't think that's what usishinda urumenda kumstock
unaweza kupull esteem yako ingine down like mimi nishipata mtoshe niambia ati you're so petite. I didn't know it's called what I can count your ribs. Someone told me that way. There's this photo that me make IG. I've done a modeling set. Actually, I was dancing and then my photographer was just taking pictures. So then I guess we may find something of this kind, and then I'm petite. That the photos, wow, the photos. So it was popping.
The most thing that I actually noticed, the world will always have a comment on whatever you're doing. Whether you're beautiful, there is someone who has a comment on it. Whether you're petite, whether you're, I was once plus size before I learned it. So I know how I felt being told that I was fat. I had like hanging nini. I had a
true by there
I had it all, and people still had the same something to say. Comments. After even lost weight, right now being petite, people still have something to say.
I have a nice body. Love your current body. Very nice. I don't know why.
The moral of the lesson is people will never be satisfied with what you have, with how you look. So it's just choose to live you. Choose yourself. Be you, do anything. Be like usually what people say.
And have you ever gone for a gig and people are fighting or someone asked for money in order for you to win a crown?
Okay, that comes to the statement of harassment. There are different types of harassment. There's a harassment physically, that's like there's this lady beating you and stuff. Then there's emotional, where people are like, you cannot do this, you're too short, you're too plump, your face looks how you have too much pimples, you have a lot of acne. That is emotional torture, and if you let it get to your head, man, it gets to your mental a lot. So personally, I have not been into any type of harassment, but people have something to say with how my body used to look right now. People right now people are saying I'm too petite, of which I have lost like a lot
Not
of
too petite, you're just
weight.
petite.
They am petite, but okay, but still I'm not letting it get to my head. But for me, types of harassment I've no, I don't think I have. But I'm saying I had like a almost smooth transition. The only harassment I think I've gotten is just the negative bashing on social media, of which I've handled it well.
I have.
I'm sorry, baby girl. This is how the world is.
I started my modeling at 2017. Yeah, officially. Let's leave high school alone.
Yeah.
Officially, 2016. 2017, I won my first crown. 2019, okay, I was to run for something. I won't say it because people will know it. 2018, I was to run for something, and that thing pulled my esteem down.
Why did you listen to people and miss an opportunity?
Not even people. You know what happened? This person came up to me. I don't know where alitoa piece of cards. Then he msee anakuja anakwambia like I've slept with this one and this one and this one and this one, and if you want this crown, we have to sleep together. You get?
This
This
reminds
thing
me.
has happened to me, and that thing, and then this person, this person was so touchy. You get? Like anakuja anaanza kukushika. I was so scared.
So
I don't know.
It's almost like a sexual kind of harassment.
I was so scared. I called my bro crying.
Honestly, in this industry, for us models, we face a lot of sexual. Our bodies are kind of labeled as a sexual tool. But if you're and if you love yourself, like you have self-love and you know what you're worth, you will not indulge. And if you experience such type of thing, just tell your parents, tell anyone that you trust.
Imagine I didn't run for it anymore. Like I stepped down, it pulled my esteem, I cried and did all that. But the same time I needed help, people ran away. The only person who was there to help me was my bro. My bro told me, give up, don't give up on this thing. You love modeling, continue modeling.
Continue, because quitting is not a solution. It's a solve. This thing is that something that's recurring. And it's not you alone. There's a lot of ladies of which the Kamali then tell their story, we will not believe it. So we go just to our own cocoon because we don't think anyone will believe. If we don't have evidence, people will want evidence. I think who did this? Actually, this reminds me, after I won that first pageant, people had the guts to say one of the judges was a dude. It was my boyfriend, was like my ex.
I get that a lot.
He was a lawyer, and I'm like, I've never met this dude. I met this dude actually for your event. Actually, the audition. Me, I never knew the dude. And but anyway, I laughed. But then I laughed.
Because you won.
But hey, me, I laughed. I won't lie.
But one thing I will tell you, it's not all about winning. Don't chase that crown. It's not all about winning. It's not much. Don't give your body to get that crown. Let it go.
Actually, never go into a pageant or any competition with a mindset of winning, because it's expectations. They just heartbreak you. Like at the end of the day, you're depressed. It's you used a lot of money on buying this gown, and you never.
And a freelancer, like, I'm going to do
have
something
fun,
that I love.
be
have
you.
Fun, laugh in that stage, model, do everything.
You're there to network, you're there
get
to
the
show
photos.
people, I know. But anyway, have fun. The pigeons, runway, anything is fun.
Yeah. kuna hii story inaniboingi sana, the do's and don'ts of models kwa runway, wasichana. And then I've been getting this question a lot of times, how to get noticed in the Instagram by agencies. Let's hear the views of Maggie on it.
Firstly, do's and don'ts. For the do's, ladies, focus. Hapo utaenda kukatiano ama kuonekana ama hey, mommy, you are there for you. You are there to advertise your passion, your talent,
your art.
Because by the fashion is an art. Model, being a model is an art. So, for one, focus on what can you make hapo. Because you want the money, you want unataka kujulikana because you are a brand. So yeah, one, focus. Two, don't be overconfident. So umefika pale wataka kuonyesha the whole crowd when
makeup colleagues.
Makeup iko popping. Alafu kuna hizi hata bado tunavaanga kama ukifika swimwear.
Mna overdo.
Kuna wenye wana overdoing lakini bring that dramatic. Kuna ile dramatic scenes na kuna ile unaona ai udema ko anajiona ni ule atabeba hii crown leo. Like for most, because most judges will know udem account. And trust you me, to overconfident hawiningi.
Very true.
You will never win because I will notice how, let me use this word, cocky ama how overconfident more than usual. So we'll notice as you want to win. Just be you. That's my point. Just be you. That's I do. Be you.
Overconfident to overdo.
Yeah.
Unajipatanga tu na overdo.
Just be. Just flow with the vibe. Alafu please, ukiwa kwa runway, alafu simajua mnakiwango ngoma kwa background.
Don't dance.
Please do not dance. Usipelekane na tina beats ati ni gengetons na nile. Kuna venye beats za gengetons za kupelekanga in some type of way. Just focus, mommy. By the focus. That's the main point. Another do. Always keep time. Anytime their event, their audition. The audition imesema be here, not be African timers. Sorry.
Kwanza ni wanaitanga hizo event. Unapatanga wanakuja 3 hours after. Sema kwa wamesema tu wanakuja.
Yeah, it's a hand on it's a weighing skill for both the organization na we as a model. Mostly, yeah, organizations you feel could keep time on auditions na pageants fair, but pay unajibrand. Like, okay, for me, your first impression ukikuja on time, that's your first impression. I'll judge you with by that. So try keeping time. Make sure that umechelewa not less than 20 minutes. Sawa. Just be there on time. Ndio ujipange, know where your makeup is, set in kwa background. And another do, make sure you have an extra person kwa background ndio kusaidia if makeup yako imeharibika ama nguo imeraruka, kusaidia kudress haraka for the next outfit, you know. What else? Timekeeping, just be you, just have fun. And if don't, please do not. Hey, how will I say this without slowing down? Please do not I wanted to say somehow polite. But
call a spade even though
but inaenda tu na ile focus ya kufocus. Don't
look down on others when you're wamekuja hapo.
Never underestimate someone. But at the same time, usiwai judge. Never judge someone by how they look, ama how they are dressing or how they. Okay, for me, nimepatana na ladies wanajua kutembea, and they have titles, but wakikuja hii audition they'll have to newbies, because obviously kuna newbies in most pageants. So mimi nitakuonyesha I don't know anything, I'm just down. Never underestimate anyone. Never underestimate. Just treat them not as a competition, at the same time treat them as
an equal
plus. It's your opponent, so it has to be like a friendly kind of thing. So don't be judgmental. Don't be kuna madem pata we tusipata ile jealousy ile haraka. She has a nice shoe, she has a nice walk, she has a nice body. So uko hapo ukibash mtu unatafuta the smallest latest thing yenye ita hit a nerve and you're there. Sijui kuna acne. She has a flawless body but uko hey mami, hey your acne yako. Hey your acne, hey hair yako. Type C sijui for hey. Go hivi. Sijui ati sijui your legs sijui hapa. Mami, just live your life and stop being.
Plus ujuma mtapatana kesho, just don't underestimate anyone.
And another an important one in every pageant, in every event, please network. Connections. Mnasemanga Kenya ni connections. Bila hizi connections, if you don't network, if you don't socialize in a positive way, hata kama she has a nice body than you, network, jua ni nani. She might be the next CEO, she might be your next boss.
True.
She might be calling you to model in her clothes. She might
know a stylist, she might know someone that can help in the future. So network.
So please network. That's a very big do. Like it has to be your most top priority.
You know kitu inaniboingi sana in this industry of ours. Like you can find this a model. Like we are friends since high school, but since you're working with this person and I'm jealous because you may make it before me and they started early, I'll be like, hey Maggie, no, clap for others. When it's your time, they'll clap for you.
But you know that kuna situations you can't control. You can't control people and how their mindset is. If I'm a jealous person, kuna watu kama I would help you. I will not. I'd rather die with that connection. Okay, on my next point, the last one, okay, how to, but okay, let me put it on how to manage your social media accounts. Not exactly, or I talk targets on how to be noticed by an agency. What you do is consistency is key. Okay, for me on my social, you can follow me on my social media handles, Margaret Twitter, almost like everywhere. So what I do is I have to make sure like every once a month I'm going for a photo shoot, like a professional photo shoot, be it indoor, be it outdoor, both actually. You have to keep posting. Like content has to be different. Don't stick to one content. At times that you're posting only professional photo shoots, mommy, post these videos the TikTok. Uko events ya modeling, hata kama you're not contesting. Take a video of what people are doing, take a video of what you're doing. That's how you're marketing yourself, because your hard work and how you carry yourself also, you know, in an appear and personality will sell you. Because for me, I won't lie, since day one I nilianza freelancing na mapicha, I used to get endorsements. Either I'm doing like I'm advertising this person who has a cosmetic and she sells this type of makeup. So these people will approach you. What I do to on your social media handles. Plus, they also dig deeper. They dig deeper. They like, because my manager, they go to like my manager and ask, how is this girl? How does she carry herself? How is her personality? So, ile image una portray kwa society, trust you me, is what will sell you. If she has a bad personality, straight with them, anakuangaje, she likes bashing people, she likes clubbing a lot, utampata kwa mtaro amelala. She's, you know, this kind of negative energy will ruin your image, your career, you know. So for me, I'd say for one, have timing to post your posts on IG. For unaangalia unachiki kwele nini ya IG insights. Hapo ndipo utajua wenye watu wengi wako active what time. Wenye hiyo time watu wako active, post at that hour. At this particular day on a Tuesday, watu wengi wako free, so people will be checking out what you're doing.
Yeah.
And plus,
you have Tuesday. I was like, pay na timing.
Yeah, posting has a timing. Like, okay, niangalie, mimi niko job from 8 to 5, and I have a lunch break. Sintachukua simu niende IG. time watu wengi wako from 12 to at least 2 watu wako free. People will be on their phones checking what's being updated, what's happening. So for me, I'll post it at that hour, like on a Friday evening, like doing on a Saturday. People will post a lot. So I have a timing and end up insights, know where people are more active, when and where. Not where I mean. When and what time. Yeah. Different kind. Second thing is different kind of content. Do not stick to one content. That's a picture, the outdoor, the indoor. Post videos, mix different videos, different kind of contents. Do this time uko kwa beach, this time ingine uko official kwa wedding, uko na official uko kwa kazi. Interact with your people. This is social media, man. What else? Do it other for YouTube, by the way. If you don't keep consistency, if you don't keep kufuatanisha on a particular time, you lose followers, you lose influence, and and don't be selfish, by the way. Don't be selfish when it comes to social media. Okay, now your friend is improving, I'll post something on her, I'll tag her, and my people, my networks will come and call me, who is she, what kind of content is she doing, I'm interested in this, unaweza muita. Sharing is caring. Sisterhood. Anyway, have a friend, and you never know where mtasaidiana ama kwenye mtapatana later in life. So social media is something easy. You can also find a social media manager.
I think manager manages everything.
Not exactly my manager also, because my manager has also its own content.
Yeah.
So for me, I do my own content, creations, plans, handling. I manage myself when it comes to social media. But I'm saying I'm also advertising some social media influencers who manages other people's accounts. So if it's an easier way, I think it's a cheaper price too. Okay, it's very affordable also.
Very true. And there's this thing that goes on with models, like unaitwa who advertise makeup ya mzee, unajua unakata juu maybe anakulipa tu so ama punch, but you're targeting those big things, those big companies. You always start at the ground, man. You always I started at the ground, like advertising someone's makeup. Alexis, can I do your makeup so that you can do this and this and this? I was like, it's okay. How much are you charging? Can I know I'm just doing it for free? You advertise me. I'm actually the one. You start there.
You start small. That's called freelancing. You're freelancing before you start getting paid.
You start small. Plus, modeling is not all about you having fans, you helping people. Don't get into your pockets to help people. Do it to get money. That's the thing I always tell models. Like like unaenda unaambiwa do this, you just because you want people to know you're a model, you don't earn at all from it. I don't even sleep it.
Okay, depends. You have to be a smart person. You have to know what's worth it and what's worth your time and what's worth your money. If it's worth your money, spend it, as long as ikitu najua itapata more influence, itakumarket. This makeup artist may not be having the money to pay me, but she'll do a free face bit on me, and she might give me some products, and then put a mascara, lipstick, nina home. You see, the more you're helping people, make sure there's
you're getting something.
Make sure you're earning something at the back of it too. Yeah.
Don't watch it to kusema ati modeling models wanatumiwa sijui nini. Yeah, we're using our body as art, but
it's not always being used, because there's a result at the end of the day. For me, if I'm doing something, trust me, it will either give me money or more influence or more network and more connections. So it's all about your mind and your mental and your personality too. Well, anyway, keep winning, ladies. It's a fun world.
Thank you, Maggie, for joining us. Thank you for accepting my request to come to my channel. I really appreciate. And also, you people, thank you for stopping by. I don't take it for granted. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, do all those good stuff, and keep watching.
Yeah. Keep watching her.